Hello everyone. Today's program is factorial of a given number to find factorial of a given number. So first, how to find factorial of a number means, if I am taking the number is 5. If I take number is 5, so how to find factorial means 5 factorial equal to 5 factorial equal to 5 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And in C programming, we are finding factorial. We are using loop, any loop, while loop or do while loop. Here there is no loop. We are finding the factorial of a number by using registers only. Now coming to factorial of a number using in ALP program, assembly language program. So first we have to define the segment value. First we are finding the factorial value. So first we have to define the factorial value. I am taking ADW as 06H. The number is in the form of hexadecimal representation. And the final factorial value I am storing is fact. The variable is fact. So initialization of variables and finding data values will be completed. Next one, code segment. In the code segment, we are assuming our data will be in the code segment and data is in the data segment. Code segment is stored in the code CS code segment register and the data will be stored in the data segment register. So these two statements are called as, after complete starting of the program, these two statements are called as initialization statements. We are initializing the data segment values and transfer it into the data segment values. So move AX comma data, move DS comma AX. These two statements are called as initialization statements, and I am initializing the header AH value is 0. Next one, I am moving the value, A value that is 06 can be copied into the register, CX register. And next one, I am initializing the value AX equal to 0001. So one value should be copied into the AX register. Next one, I am comparing the CX value by using 0000. Why? Because here there is no loops. Loops are not used here, so we are comparing with value with CX register only, and CMP is for comparison, and CX is the counter register. 000 is the checking for value if it is CX register contains 0 or not. Okay, CX register is used for counter values. If any loops are used in our program, that can be stored in the CX register. If I am decrementing or incrementing operation is performed in the CX register, so CX register is used as counter values, loop variable or counter values. Next one, if this comparison statement compare CX equal to 0, again I am comparing the value. If CX equal to 0, the CX register contains 0, then I am jumping the value to back. Jump 0, jump 0 to back. Back is a loop name. Back is a label name. So I am jumping from this to back label. Now I am not executing any other statements between jump back to loop values. Okay, label names. So here back is a label name. I am moving the value, move fact comma CX. Final value I am storing registry CX, and the interrupt I am calling is into 03. How to calculate if the CX is not equal to 0? If CX is not equal to 0, how to perform the 5 factorial means? If this statement is false, jump 0 is false, then it goes to the loop variable, that is a label variable, that is next. So multiplied with CX register with AL register. AX register already contains 0, 1. 0, 1 is the AX register value, and we are multiplying with CX register value is 1. So initially CX value is stored in the register variable A. So initially A value is 6. Again, it will multiply with 0, 1 by 6. 1 into 6. First value is completed. Next one, loop next. Next statement is loop next. Again, the cursor will go to next statement. Again, multiplied with CX. So after going back to CX value, it will be decremented by CX value as 1. CX equal to 1. CX will be decremented by every time 1. So loop next. Again, it will multiply with 5. Again, loop next is there. So it will multiply with 4. Loop next is there until CX value should be 0. So this is the factorial of a given number. For finding factorial of a given. Now we can check the output of the statement. Okay. Program for finding the factorial of a number. You can check here. This is the program in the DOS box. Go into DOS box, save the program and exit it. So MASM, my program name is fact.asm. So there is no errors. Next one, I am creating object file link. Sorry, I am creating exe file fact.obj. By using that object file, I am creating exe file. Next one, debug fact.exe. So see here, this is the value of 6 factorial. So what is the general value for 6 factorial? So 6 factorial equal to 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 6 factorial equal to 720. You have to convert this 720 value into hexadecimal representation. This is the decimal representation value. You have to convert this into hexadecimal representation. You get the value. Okay. Next, we are seeing another input value. For example, 4. For finding factorial of 4. Here I am changing the value is 4. Zero 4H. Save and exit the file. MASM file name fact.asm link fact.obj. Using object file I am creating exe file debug fact.exe. So G, now the value is 18. So 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 3 is 12, 12 2 is 24. So 24 is the decimal equivalent value. You have to convert the decimal equivalent value into hexadecimal value. So hexadecimal equivalent value for 16 is 10, 17 is 11, 18 is 12, and like that you have to calculate 24. So the hexadecimal equivalent value for 24 is 18. Okay. This is the factorial program. Factorial of a given number. So if you have any doubts,